This is just mayday, mayday, mayday. That's all they got at that point. At that point, one of the engines had begun to spool up. The other had not yet. It was too late. There wasn't enough thrust coming out of those engines, even though the pilot let's assume the pilot at the controls grabbed him and put him back to run. What a brave, heroic, and valiant presence of mind thing to do when you're going through what is an unthinkable situation shortly after rotate. The presence of mind of that other pilot is absolutely incredible, in my opinion. To grab those fuel control switches and put them to run was absolutely the right thing to do. If they'd had a little more altitude, they might have gotten some more power out of those engines and climbed out of it. It was too short a flight for that to happen. We know now the rest is history. The airplane collided with the buildings off the end of the runway. All that is very tragic. These are the preliminary facts in the finding. You can draw your own conclusions about whether it was they vibrated out of the position or they were actually placed there by a human in that cockpit. We don't know which human. But we're transitioning on this channel to talk about the mental health and the emotional health of pilots. There's never a bad time to have that discussion. So even if you don't agree with my conclusions on this and what I think happened, it's always a good time to have a discussion about the mental health and the mental or the emotional well-being of pilots who are occupying a very important job in a very stressful situation. So there it is. There's my analysis of the preliminary report. You can draw your own conclusions. Look for that video later on this week where we're going to interview Dr. Carreri. It's going to be an absolutely fascinating discussion with a guy who has a lot of knowledge in this area. Well, now you know. I'm Captain Steve. Fly safe.